Greetings and welcome to another Alpha Magnus review. Today we've got another one of the Champions of Nefarity figures. Not the keenest on that name, but we're just gonna randomly pick one and open it. If it's another flip bot, I'm just gonna open it and read the comic. It's kind of how we're gonna go on this. If it's a different character, okay. So let's grab this one. This one feels heavier, so I think we're in for a treat. So we'll open it here. And we got the man, the myth, the legend, flip over with all of this stuff. So as you saw in my previous video, which I know you watched because why wouldn't you? We had the flip bot, which is the bots of Flipor. Flipor is the main character of this universe, the satirical lord of flipping, a cutthroat merchant who only looks out for his own bottom line. So yeah, spring flipping action, store toys in the back, and then locate exclusives of Flip Detector. I did not get any flake bots. Maybe, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to. I did get Flipor, Flaker, and a flip bot. So, here's the man, the myth, the legend. We're going to go for it. I did want to point this out in the last video. I forgot to. This is not a toy, so this is not meant for kids. I mean, it comes with a middle finger flip-off thing, so yeah. Same back on that one right here, sculpted by Renders, RIP, and then that's the same internal, so we're not going to go over that again. Check that video out. There's a lot to digest here, so I don't want to like muck it all up by taking too long on one specific thing. Pop that back in there and there. Go over this comic book later once I get the other flip bot opened. We're gonna tease that comic until the very end, probably. I mean, it could be the next video for all I know. I'm doing these in some weird order. So he comes with a kind of the same accessories, but you do have differences. So let's take a look here. That's a whole bunch of these. I'm going to open one pack of these and then not open the other. So, can't remember what this was called, but I'm sure it'll tell me eventually. This is like the staff of timing or something. I don't know. Timing. We got the stickers here for Katcha. We'll go over in a minute. And then we do have extra hands, heads, and other things here, which are all good little giblets. Go over those. And then there's our flip-off hands. With an additional, I think this one's just a regular Flipper Frank head. So I mentioned it in the last video. This was based off of a, we're going to actually heat him up since they tell you to do that. They told us to do that on their video. If I can find my heat gun. I don't know where the hell I put it. Is that? No. Maybe I don't have my heat gun. Oh, that's awesome. That's super cool. Love it when I don't have something that's literally sitting here all the time. There it is. Just in a different drawer for some reason. So, I mentioned previously, Mad Hatter tried to get a 1-dar figure, and this guy beat him out. So he made a whole video about the flipper industry, aka scalpers, toy resellers. Toy resellers is dumb because I don't like that name. They're scalpers. Flipper is just a nice non what's the word I'm looking for? Politically correct way of saying scalper. I guess some people connotate scalper with Native Americans, but I don't. Scalpers are people who sell stuff that they purchased at a store and then mark it up to sell to you. That word has changed. So, he made Flipper, he made this whole thing, did a drawing of it, and then they decided to make toys of it, which I think is really cool. You're going to go over some pluses and minuses. Probably going to make a 5th video just to do a plus minus, like what do I think of this line kind of deal. So let's heat them up. Just going to do a low heat. I'm not even doing it for long because for the most part it's pretty warm in here. But the one figure I don't want to have bust is Flipper here, because I only purchased one of him. Alright. So articulation wise, we got the crotch. It's pretty much Motu Origins. We got twists here. You could take all this apart just like you could a Motu Origins figure, which I mentioned before. If I'd have known that, I probably would have bought more. That's a little scary there. Okay, I'm not getting... His waist is not coming apart. His came apart real easy. Less so for this. He does have the one flip arm, which is fine. I do like that they have it where you can pop it off and just give him regular hands. Kind of wasn't expecting that, but I know they said that it was. It does come with these lovely flip-off hands. Hence the name Flipper. He got his backpack, which is where he stores all his stuff. This is his radar / its full gauge. I consider it a radar so you can find the toys better. Whatever. It does come with this basic head on here, but let's pop that off. Put one of the extra heads on. Now they did give us actual toys as well. This is his... this one's going to have to get heated up too. We're going to push this up next to our chest to get that good leverage. Alright. This is his beat up face. It's okay. Now, everything here but the watch came with the flake bot, so I'm a little confused because I thought that watch was supposed to be attached, but it doesn't look like it's attached. We got some strange cubes here. Not entirely sure what those are for, but you could stick them in there. Comes with some karate chop hands, which is nice. And then some bigger holding hands than the standard ones included. The skin tone's a little off on that. It's weird. But yeah, like, do I even want to open? I guess I'll just open it. Screw it. We'll open these while I'm at it. So yeah, this whole line kind of came from, I don't know, like a joke, and they just decided to make it, and people backed it. I mean, this backed pretty quick. I was backer number 7, I think. So he does come with little versions of each toy. They actually had all these colors available. You could get the stealth flip ore, you could get gold, glow in the dark, and then this is the standard flip ore. These are a little bit weird because they're not really tight in here. I'm not really gonna mess with those too much. Here's his other hand. Can go in here, making him a regular dude. You know what I didn't try in the last one? I don't know if you can take... I don't think you can take the hands out on this. The arms. Doesn't feel like it. But he does have this flipping thing. Because the whole idea is that he takes the toy and flips it into his back. Necessary? No. I personally don't think that was entirely necessary. I'm a little annoyed that I can't get that middle part off. Whatever. So let's take all this extra stuff there. Really trying to figure out what these are for. They obviously gave us these for a reason. Another thing there. Keep the flips out. Use those. So his thing was supposed to be like hanging off of his hip here. They just kind of gave it to you as a thing for him holding his time. A little weird that they included that, and it doesn't really go anywhere. Whatever. So we get the old baggie out and stick all this stuff in a bag so I don't lose it. There we go. Keep that one out. That one out. Kind of bummed I didn't get that stealth flip ore. I'll live. So we got all 3 of the heads right here. I think this is the Flipper Frank head. That's why it's specific to that. It's okay. Not really gonna. This one I think was one of the Kickstarter exclusives as well. They do have these available on Toy Stalker, as I said, as well as a couple other sites. I don't know how long that's going to last, but they did say they are not going to make more of these. So this is what you got. Cool. As I throw the figure. This can also stick there, I think. That's the idea. That doesn't really fit in there too easy. I don't think any of the other ones. Oh, maybe this one will. Maybe that's what these are for. Very glad to have gotten these through the Kickstarter. just because you never know when you're actually going to get stuff or not. The whole tariff situation, which is ridiculous to begin with, also looked like it was going to put a hamper on some stuff, but I think they got it in just in time and didn't get tariffed to hell. There you go. Perfect. So I kind of just slid the plastic piece through that. So yeah, pretty cool. Very glad I picked this this setup. Stick these in here. There. Next, we're going to take a look at one of the extra pieces you got for the pre-order. So this is the Cloak of Tarjay. I believe that's what this one's called, and it is a wired cloth cape that goes over Flipboard's head there. No, I don't think you can leave that on. I think you have to take this off. A little weird that they didn't include a piece in the back for that. So he's got double the fun there. Now this is supposed to pop out. This one popped out real easy. I couldn't get the flip-bot one to do that. And this slides in here, and this is his like target mode. What I want to do is I want to get a stealth flipper and give him the target, and then get probably another one and do the Walmart version. So that's cool. I like that it's an available option. It is 100% not necessary, though. All right. Let's plop this in here. Bag of money. Bag of money. And that's it. We'll go over this pack once I get Flaker, probably, because he's the same thing as Flipboard. So we'll pad that video out with some of that. Let's take this out. I gotta find my custom flipboard that I made. Oh, I forgot about the staff. Can't remember what the staff's called. Look how floppy that is. Oh, jeez. I'm sure it'll explain it in the comic book whenever we get to that. But for now, and that's it. He holds that nicely. We're just going to leave this piece out because I might mess around with that later. And then we'll definitely do a full video where I show off all these. I'm Alpha Magnus. These are toys.